1, 2, 3. All right, we are going to recap day number 20, and this is highly retroactive. We are home. So spoiler alert, we did make it out of the trip alive. However, from day 20 on, things got a bit chaotic. So recording recaps, we did a couple, but we also missed several days of recaps. So you're going to be dealing with us in
here,
studio.
A lot of flashbacks.
A lot of flashbacks. So going back to day 20, we last left you in Arkansas, or as you would say,
Arkansas.
And we had a great stay in a 2-room suite. And so while we were here, we got to sleep in, which is the first time we've slept in
The entire trip.
in ages. So we got to sleep in. Caitlin got up. You did an exercise. I did some work. All of these previous days, we had been getting up and out the door by 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever it was for several days in a row. We slept in till 10.
We didn't sleep until 10.
We left at 10.
At 10.
We left at 10.
Yeah.
So it was fantastic. So it was about 2 hours from Little Rock over to Memphis, and there was this big cloudburst. And for those who have driven from Little Rock to Memphis, you cross this bridge, and I don't know the name of the bridge. We can look it up after we do this.
Okay.
And then it had rained in Memphis, but it was no longer raining. So we went to an NBA stadium.
Yeah.
Jared got to mark off another stadium, the FedEx Forum for the Memphis Grizzlies. He has Ja Morant's shoes, so he actually really liked this stadium, and he went and took a picture with Ja. They have little banners of people, not with the real Ja, but banners of Ja.
Good enough.
Got a pin. The girls got to wear the chains for the
Yep.
little things, so that was fantastic. I recorded a Medicare video, and then we went over to the Bass Pro Shop. So I want to get your impressions of the Bass Pro Shop pyramid, which is the 10th biggest pyramid in the world.
It felt like the biggest. It's the only pyramid I've ever been in.
Yeah.
So it was...
Have you been in the Luxor in Nevada?
I don't know if I have.
Okay.
Anyway, it was awesome. Kids loved it. Very big, very cool. There's that one show that I couldn't stop thinking of with Tim Allen from a couple years back.
Oh, I know.
Where he
which
was
one
like
you're
the
talking-
outdoorsman shop owner. Anyway, that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
But in real life.
Real life.
So
Huge
it's like
fish
I was on a sitcom.
are swimming around. You were straight up in a sitcom right now, but
They're
even better.
crocodiles
you're on
or
YouTube.
alligators.
I don't know. They could have been caiman. I don't know.
They're little baby crocs.
Little baby crocodiles. Which
Maybe alligators. Alligators are small.
whoever has been there, let us know. What are they?
I'm voting alligators.
I'd probably say alligators too.
Yeah. They were cool.
Super cool. And then we took that elevator up.
So we got to see all the way out through.
Memphis, Arkansas, Tennessee.
That was cool.
I'm terrified of heights, so that kind of spooked me a little bit,
You
but
were
we did
shaking
it.
in your boots
We
even
did
on
it.
the elevator, right?
I'm not shaking. But it's having little kids with just a little bit of a railing and kids being dumb is scary to me.
Nerve-wracking.
We tried on some sunglasses because the sunglasses that I've had on this whole trip, the lenses have been all scratched up. So we tried on several pairs of sunglasses. I wanted to get a certain pair, but you all made fun of me for it
Right.
until you tried them on. And you're like, wow, these are actually really comfortable.
They were awesome because they blocked everything just right. But you look like an insect, so you had to pass.
And they were like $400. So we got
Not
less
worth
expensive.
$400
No.
to look like a bug.
Yeah, but pretty cool. Okay, so from the pyramid, Bass Pro Shop pyramid, we took off. I think it was about another 3-hour drive, and we went all through Mississippi. Now, the drive from northern Mississippi down, we ended up in Jackson. It was raining pretty much the entire time, like heavy rain for most of that trip. Very pretty though, very green, and a lot of these really big crosses that were along different parts of the road. And apparently there was some, I think he was some wealthy guy, and he just put these crosses up all over
he
the
built
South.
them himself. I remember looking it up, saying like, where did these come from? And yeah, I think it was just he started putting up some crosses.
And they vary in size. They're all big,
They're all huge.
but they kind of had, there's some massive ones as well. So anyway, and I think it was like a tribute to kind of all Christians down there. I
Yeah.
don't think it represented any one church. It was
Wasn't
just
any
kind of for all.
denomination.
So many, very big crosses. So that was neat. We pull into Jackson, and we got there a little bit kind of towards the evening. And so usually what we had been doing in all of these cities is we go to a park. We look up a park for the kids to go play, to kind of get out some energy before we return in for the night. And so we were Googling parks. First off, our hotel was fantastic. Again, this is another plug for ET Family Travel. The hotel was beautiful. Just show up, give our names, and it's gorgeous. And so we start looking at parks, and it was any park within like a 15-minute radius
It was a no-go.
was a no-go. All the reviews were like, don't go to this park after 4 p.m. And at this time, it's about 5:30.
Yeah.
It's like just full of crime and violence and drugs. And so that was weird because you looked up the one park and it said that. I was like, oh, let's find another park.
Right.
Looked up another park and it said the exact same thing. So it was...
We didn't want to risk it.
We didn't want to risk it. So Mississippi, specifically Jackson, I'm sorry, we don't have very much to report on because number one, it was raining. Number two, it was closed down all of your parks at 5 o'clock.
We were advised not to go there with little children in the evening.
But the restaurant in the hotel was super great. We tried some new things.
Yep.
Our waitress, I did. Our waitress was absolutely wonderful with the kids. I tried a blackened chicken Alfredo, so the noodles were black. And it wasn't even chicken. It was chicken, shrimp, and sausage. So that was adventurous for me. It's Alfredo that tastes a little different, but it was super unique. Trying to try new things.
I'm not.
No. Chicken nuggets for everybody else.
Kids are the worst. I'm somewhere in the middle.
I think some got mac and cheese and chicken nuggets. That's pretty much the entire trip's meal plan for the Soderborgs. And then I finish what you guys don't eat.
Yeah.
So then we went swimming in their pool, a little bit colder temperature on that pool. I'm sure we have a pool review there that we'll throw out there for everybody. And then we started to watch the 4th Harry Potter. We made it about 3/4 of the way through that one. It's a long one. And then we just went to bed. Where would you put this day on the pantheon of days?
I mean, it wasn't the most exciting. It was just kind of one of those days we got through.
Yeah, with the exception of Memphis and the pro shop. And
and that was a good moment during it. But no, it wasn't anything to write home about.
Yeah. It's kind of we're making a mad dash to Disney World.
Yes.
Is what
that's
it's
our
looking
goal.
like here.
We've got a place in mind and we're just
that's really the carrot for the kids too. Is like, hey, we're making our way to Disney World.
Yeah.
But so the states ahead of us, we love you.
We do.
But you're kind of in the way of us in Disney World right now. So there's day 20.
Yeah. That's it.